Welcome back. We're doing the most expensive private schools in Sydney. This is the bougie of the bougie. I had a look before. These are all kind of similar price as well. So no particular order. We're doing this. We're going to start off. We're doing Kambala School. We're going to do Kambala. We're going to do Scots College. We're going to do SCEGGS. We're going to do King's School and Asam School. Don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, we're starting off Kambala. This is I believe, a girls' school. It's in Rose Bay, which is here. Beautiful part of Sydney. This is man. This is nice. And I think it's over here because I've driven past it before. It's like right on the side of this road. I presume it's here. This is looking like. Let's just go Kambala. Yeah. Bang. Man. What a spot, dude. Imagine going to school here. Imagine going to school here. Like, that's what you can see. You're eating your whatever Vegemite and cheese sandwich and you're looking out at this. You could see the Harbour Bridge, man. If you're there, you could have an unobstructed view to the bridge. And that's a Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Also, are they even eating Vegemite and cheese? What are they eating over here? Foie gras or something. Who knows? Anyway, Kambala School. This joint is $46,000 a year for a year 12 student. $46,000 to go to this school. For reference, that's probably like a brand new Toyota Corolla, top of the line Corolla, hybrid Corolla. 46K. Or you can send your snotty-nosed kid to this school. What are you going to choose? Give me that Corolla, son. Every day of the week. What else could you buy with $46,000? 46K. You could... Hold on, let me get my phone out. 46,000. What costs 100? Hold on 1 second. All right. You could buy a 4-slice KitchenAid toaster for $180. Therefore, $46. You could buy, let me do quick math here on the phone. You could buy 257.2 4-slice KitchenAid toasters or send your snotty-nosed kid to this school. There you go. Insane. All right, who's been to this place? Is it some notable alumni? Michelle Guthrie, ex-managing director of the ABC, went to this school here. Roxy Jasenko went to this school as well. I'm pretty sure she owns Betty's Burgers, which is like a burger chain in Australia, if you don't know. And another notable alumni of this school is Chanel Contos, the founder of Teachers Consent. Oh, I think I've met her. She did a talk where I work. She was an incredibly inspiring young woman. Okay, so she went here. Well, there you go. Sometimes the money, you do get a good education. Yeah, she was brilliantly, really well spoken. All right, well, that's Kambala. Let's have a little look around Rose Bay as well. So if you don't know, you're watching this video, you're not from Sydney or you're not from Australia, what are we talking about here? So this is Sydney. This is capital in New South Wales. Probably the most people live in this. This is the biggest city in Australia, and everything on the right-hand side of this yellow line here is super expensive. Like, this is the most expensive place probably in Australia, I would guess. In fact, I'm pretty sure this little thing here, Point Piper, this is the most expensive suburb in Australia. Like, houses here are like 100 mil, like 70 mil, 80 mil to live here. And you're going to school just here. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's a different world, man. Different world. The place where I went to school got burnt down twice, kind of. A part of it got burnt down once when I was in year 7, and then another part of it got burnt down once when I was in year 10. So spent a lot of time in demountables, let's just say that much. So yeah, I don't know what it's like growing up in Rose Bay. Anyway, moving on. The Scots College. Scots College, located in Bellevue Hill. All right, we're going to be, We're going to be around this area most of the time, I presume. This is Bellevue Hill here. As the name suggests, it's a slight hill. A slight hill. Very nice suburb, super expensive, crazy expensive. What can I say about Bellevue Hill? If you're coming from Bondi Beach, aka Bondi Rescue, you got to walk up this bad boy. It is tough, man. Tough walking up this hill. It's a proper hill. Anyway, what do they do? Scots College. Let's find it. Let's just look it up. What are we doing? The Scots College. Day school. Okay, so that's actually good. That's a good distinction. So with these prices, I can assume that what that means is that you're a boarder. So you're not just going to school and then going home to your mansion. You'd stay there full tuition. I think that's why it's so expensive. So like in the price, in the $46,000 or whatever, that's included your meals, your lodging, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just literally going to class. $46K. I hope it's not. That's sickening. But here it is, man. The Scots College. Scots College. What do they got? Okay. What are we working with here? I'll be honest, guys. Scots College. The oval doesn't look very good. Your oval needs work, man. I mean, I'm paying $45,000 for this joint, $44,600 for a Year 12 student. And it's one of the oldest educational institutes in Australia with a strong focus on character development and academic excellence. Well, I think you should probably shift your focus from character development to lawn care, because this is an absolute shambles. Scots College, lift your game. Come on. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? God, this is just next level, this whole area. Look at how many people just have their own tennis courts. Look at how many people have their own tennis courts. How are there so many tennis courts here, yet we haven't won the Australian Open men's final? What are we doing, man? Look at all these tennis courts. Where's the Grand Slams, dude? Rich people don't know. Isn't it? That's ironic, man. Rich people got the tennis courts, but they don't know how to. They're not very good at tennis. Anyway, I'm seeing the Scots College. I'm seeing the emblem, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like a, what is that, like a lion? Scots College emblem, pretty sick. Scots College. All right, who went here? Scots College. Alumni of Scots College. Malcolm Turnbull, 29th Prime Minister of Australia. Big Malcolm went here. There's going to be a lot of ex-prime ministers on this list. You got to assume that they all kind of went to places like this. Scots College, Malcolm Turnbull, and Mark Scott, former managing director of the ABC. So Michelle Guthrie, who went to Kambala, and Mark Scott, who went to this place, both managed the ABC. So if you're looking to manage the ABC, make sure you go to either Scots or Kambala, it would seem. Who else went here? 3 ex-Wallaby players. That's rugby union, for all of you that don't know. Who else? David Wenham, Lord of the Rings actor. Okay, so you got an actor. A little bit of art. I was thinking, do any artistic people go to these schools? Is it only artistic people or autistic? Which one is it? Anyway, there you go. This is really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. The Scots College. Beautiful. And again, imagine going to school around here. Ridiculous. Next up, we are going to SCEGGS Darlinghurst. SCEGGS Darlinghurst. It's a little bit different. It's still in the area, but this is more of a built-up area. This is like a lot of apartments. There's not many houses over here in Darlinghurst. There's like nightclubs, restaurants. People go to work around here. It's definitely not your bougie house with the big swimming pool and the tennis court. So we're a little bit more of a built-up area. I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to guess based on the look. And I've seen a building that kind of looked like this thing. That looks like a school to me. That's either a school or a prison. SCEGGS. What's this then? What's this? What's that thing? Anyway, SCEGGS, Darlinghurst. And I've lost it. How come it doesn't stay on the screen? Oh, this is kind of not even that. This is kind of pretty unassuming. It's just a building. See what I mean? This is all high rise. There's like apartment. Look how close the camera is to this thing. Hello. We're going on the roof here. Hello. Yeah, this one is not as bougie looking. Not as bougie looking as the other ones. I'm sure it's a good school. I'm sure you can go here and learn, but where's the swimming pool, man? Where's the swimming pool? Maybe they got an underground swimming pool or something. They probably got an underground swimming pool. Let's get real. They got stuff, man. It's just hidden away. It's hidden away from the prying eyes of Google Earth and people like me trying to look. Anyway, what is this? SCEGGS Darlinghurst, annual fee of $45,000 for Year 12 students. SCEGGS Darlinghurst. Okay, so this is a girls' school. Best performing schools in New South Wales. All right, well, we'd assume so with that much money. Who went here? Okay, Tanya Plibersek. She is currently, I believe, the deputy leader of the opposition. So she's a politician. So she went here. Okay. Who else went here? Veronica Eisenberg, first female Lord Mayor of Sydney. Okay. We're racking up some winners. Who else? Lucy Turnbull, former Lord Mayor of... So you got two... Bingo card is Lord Mayor. You've ticked it off twice. Lucy Turnbull, former Lord Mayor of Sydney. Oh, okay, Malcolm Turnbull's wife. So we just spoke about Malcolm Turnbull. He went to Scots College, and his wife and former Lord Mayor went to this school. So there you go. Everyone's in cahoots with one another. Maybe they met at a dance. Scots College and SCEGGS Darlinghurst. If you know anything about these schools, like I said, I'm not from Sydney. I don't really know anything about this sort of stuff. My school was really bad. It wasn't that bad. It was all right. If you went to these schools, write in the comments, I went to this school. It was whatever. Fill in the gap. We'd love to hear from you. Lucy Turnbull. Okay. Oh, Kate Blanchett went to this school. Oh, national treasure, Kate Blanchett. Kate Blanchett is an actor, and she's just a national treasure, man. She's a weapon. She does everything, stage, screen. She's a boss. Look at this joint, SCEGGS Darlinghurst. See what I mean? Kind of unassuming. Doesn't really, yeah. I've seen better SCEGGS. Alrighty. Who else went here? Oh, Justine Clark, Play School. Should have started with that. Oh man, Justine Clark was the best on Play School. Also, I don't know, Play School. I got a bone to pick. Round window, triangle window. Triangle window, round window, square window. Was there 3 windows or 4 windows? It was always the round window. They always picked the round window. Pick another type of window. Was it oblong? Oblong window, maybe? Oblong, round, circle, square, triangle. Side note, when an oblong becomes a rectangle, life gets harder. Do you remember that as a kid? That shape, that used to be called oblong, and then they changed it to rectangle. Mate, if you could do a direct correlation between life becoming more complex and difficult, at the same time that intersects with bang, oblong becomes a rectangle. Just my 2 cents. I bet you didn't think you were going to get any chat about that on this episode, did you? But, You never know what you're going to get with Aussie Google Earth Explorer. All righty, we're moving on. We're going to the King's School. The King's School, where the Kings go. With an annual fee of $42,936, very precise. I would expect nothing else from a king for a Year 12 student. The King's School is one of the largest boarding schools in Australia. Actually, I know this. So I'm pretty sure a lot of rich country kids go to King's. Yeah, and it's not here. It's let's look it up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of boarders go to King's. And like athletes. King's School, Pennant Hills. Is that right? The King's School. Oh, mate. Now we're talking, mate. I think because you get a little bit more room out here, things get we're a little bit more expansive now. We're a little bit more expansive. Look at it. Look at the setup out here, mate. This is all school, 100%. This would be all school, boarding houses, whatever, different playing fields. Yeah, so a lot of athletes went to this school. This is all the school, this whole shebang, this whole setup. This is the King's School. I'm liking the King's School. I'd go here. If I was a rich kid, send me to King's, baby. Pretty dilapidated court here, King's. Fix that. Fix your court. I'd fish in that. Common theme in this series is me finding random bits of water and saying I'd fish in it, and I would fish in that. I can guarantee that. I'll be skipping class, get the rod and reel. I'm over here trying to fish. Little lap pool. Nice. Yeah, a lot of sporting fields. Like I said, this is a boys' school. Got to keep the boys busy, I guess. Man, this place is wide, bro. Look how many cricket nets they've got. That's overkill. Wow. What do you reckon happens out here? Boys sneaking off. Sneaking off in the middle of the night and have a few beers out here, maybe. How many beers would have been consumed in the bushland surrounding King's School since its inception? How many years ago it was built? I'm going to say 1 million beers have been drank in this vicinity where the trees. 1 million beers, 500,000. Actually, no, I'm going to say 1 million beers, 2 million cigarettes, and fill in the gap for everything else. Because this is where you go for sure. You meet up here. You go, meet me outside dorm 14A at 10:30 on the dot. Mr. Stevens is normally getting a bit tired by that point, and everyone's like, yeah, mad, cool, I've got 1 beer I brought from home. And then you bang, hit the bushes, mission out here, in here somewhere, share 1 beer. That's sick, man. That's year 8. Badass. Nice houses around here as well. Really nice. The Kings. Who went to the Kings? Let's have a look. Okay, alumni. Tony Abbott went here. Tony Abbott, alrighty. If you're not from Australia, you don't know who Tony Abbott is. Tony Abbott was a Prime Minister. He was a former Prime Minister. And look, not really anything about what he did as a Prime Minister. His most notable feat was biting into a raw onion. Tony Abbott, Onion Man, went to this school. Who knows? Maybe he may have chomped his first onion here at the King's School. This is maybe where it started. As I was saying, maybe he's in his dorm room here. He's meeting up with the boys. He's saying, oh, we got 1 beer. We'll share a beer. And they're like, eat the onion, Tony. You won't do it. They're pressuring him to do it. Tony. It was probably literally, this is where it happened. This is where Tony Abbott had his first onion. Kind of like Bruce from Matilda. Remember that scene? Bruce. They're making him eat the chocolate cake. This is where Tony Abbott was pressured into eating his first onion, right here at the King's School. Cracked the code. That's what happened. All right, who else went here? Oh, Mike Baird went here. Mike Baird, former New South Wales Premier, went here. All right, story time, Mike Baird. So over here, in King's Cross. This used to be where, this is party central over here. This was like all nightclubs. Mike Baird, the little sneaky guy, he closed this down. He closed this party district down and he said, it's too violent. You can't have any more parties there. It's not right. But at the same time, over here, a new casino was being built. And Mike said, you know what? You guys can have a liquor license to 5 a.m., but only in your little casino area. And everyone else, no, not safe. So thanks, Mike. Thank you for that. And so much so that he's earned the name Casino Mike. So we've got Casino Mike, he went here, and Onion Abbott, he went here. Now that's alumni. That's real alumni. Who else went here? One more alumni. Ian Fraser, immunologist and developer of the HPV. Oh, okay. All right, so actually one good person went here. All right, so HPV vaccine. That's like cervical cancer, human papilloma virus. So that's a very important scientific discovery. That person went here. So then we got a little bit of good out of the old Kings. All right, nice one. Respect. Last one on the list. I can't pronounce this. At Asam School. Asam School. Asam School is located in Edgecliff. Annual fee of $42,550 for a Year 12 student. Oh, okay, this is a girls' school. Edgecliff is over here. Again, we're going back. Edgecliff is... I thought Edgecliff was here. Am I tripping? Yeah, well, all right, Edgecliff. It's like around here somewhere. Anyway, let's just look it up. It's well known for its unique approach to education, using the Dalton Plan to foster student-led learning and tailored academic journeys. Okay, so students teaching students. Wow, they must be very well behaved to be doing that. Here it is. Okay, let's just get real here. Students teaching students. If that wasn't my school, it would be how to do this bad thing. Not going to say it on here. How to buy this thing from someone's older cousin that is fresh out of jail. I don't know how that would work. They must be very, very good, these students, these girls. Ask them. And I guess this, because this is New South Head Road. This is a very, very busy road here. And it's right on the main road. So this is kind of similar to SCEGGS. It's a little, actually it's not really, because look, all the houses around it. It's a little bit more residential. Asam School. Oh, I like that oval. See how it's kind of like built into the ground a little bit? I like that. That's sick. That's cool. Should be footy field, but what is this? What sport's that supposed to be? Soccer, hockey? Change of fields. That'd be sick if this had all seats here and you could watch a game of footy here. That'd be nice. Asam School. If you went to Asam School, please. I'm probably butchering the name, but drop it in the comments. Asam School. Alrighty, who went to this school? Notable alumni of this school. Ooh, who do we have? Julie Bishop, Deputy Leader of the Liberal Party. Oh, Julie Bishop. She should have been the Prime Minister, I believe. She was, not to get political on the show, but she was a good-looking white woman. And in a country like Australia, unfortunately, that goes a long way. And I think that she probably could have done it. She probably could have been, because we had Julie Gillard, she was Prime Minister for a little bit, but people hated her because, again, we're an incredibly shallow nation. We judge on appearance. We're brutal. And she happened to have red hair. She didn't have any kids. You know, they just tore her. They just made a mockery of her in the media. But Julie Bishop, she was a Liberal. She was good looking. She was blonde. And I think she would have made a really good prime minister just because people would have accepted her. And then maybe we would have made some inroads into equality in Parliament from her being there. But anyway, she didn't do it. So who else went here? Catherine Harris, CEO of Harris Farm Markets. Okay, Harris Farm. So that's a food chain. That's a food chain. It's actually not as expensive as you think, Harris Farm. Who else went here? Oh, Delta Goodrem went here. Delta Goodrem. Man, we should have started the whole episode. Delta Goodrem, Australian pop icon, went here. What's that song? Lost Without You? All I know is I'm lost without you. Oh, track. I keep trying to find my way. Lost without you. Man, what happened to music? We used to have that. Come on. She went here. Innocent Eyes. That was the name of the album. Innocent Eyes. Man, that was good. Okay, well, Delta went here. I got a lot of respect for this school that I can't pronounce correctly. Asam School. Edgecliff. Using the Dalton plan, they teach each other. So maybe another student taught Delta how to hit that high note. All I know is I'm lost without you. Maybe she was singing that to her friend, her tutor. All right, well, that's kind of it. That's the top 5 most expensive schools, private schools in Sydney. We went everywhere. Where did we go? We went to Kambala School, which was over here. We went to the Scots College in Bellevue Hill, which was down here. We went to SCEGGS Darlinghurst, which was over here. Then we flew over to the King's School. Big vibes out there. I don't know where that was. That was somewhere out there. I like the Kings. That was probably my favourite. And we finished off at Asam School, which was over here. And yeah, top 5 most expensive private schools. If you went to any of those schools or you have anything to share, please drop a comment. But until next time, see ya.